What is going on out there, peeps? All right, look, I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to show you that gold should be at $4,000 an ounce. But, but, at the very least, where gold and silver prices are right now, silver is way undervalued and based on a ratio, should be at about $240 an ounce. It's going to get there. I know you guys are looking at the market. I know you're going, Pimpy, it's starting to go down. Yeah, I told you it was going to. You understand these people are screwed. They got to cover their shorts. They want to do it with cheaper prices. Don't fall for it. Like I said, even if they go both gold and silver drop down to $1, don't you dare sell. If anything, buy. Hang tight. Like what I'm talking about. I got this from Silver Wall Street Pictures. I love going to the Reddit page. Man, I'm literally so proud of all the people there buying up. Take away that inventory. Don't give it to them. Buy up all the silver that you can. And if you want to be like Greg Matrioni and rub it all over your body, then do so. This nice little batch of, as a numismatic, okay, so as a person who is a collector of coins, seeing this makes me cringe because, you know, I would want to protect the coins. But as a silver stacker, I get it. You know what I mean? It's like, no big deal, just pile it up there. But as a person who collects coins, man, I'm just thinking, oh, look at all the damage you might be doing to the coin. Anyways, if you want to get away from that fiat fake money that's out there and it isn't worth a shit, buy real money. Take the fake crap, turn around and spend it, and get real money right here. Go over to our friends at Money Metals Exchange. The link is down below in the description, and buy some real money. Gold and silver. If you are a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and get a free half ounce of silver. It is now June the 9th. June the 28th is coming up quicker than you know. Don't let the drop in paper, fake-ass paper silver, trick you. There is a difference between what you see on the market. It's paper silver, not real silver. Those of you keep asking me for my address for some reason, here you go. I'm going to start letting you guys know. So you got Pimpy's Network. Just pay attention, Pimpy. There's the address. It's 1077 North Willow Avenue, Suite 105, number 686. That's in Clovis, California. 93611. There you go, 411. Pause this screen if you needed to. You guys know I got Hanging with Pimpy. I'm telling you, over there right now, I've been posting up some videos that are definitely a must-see. This whole category alone is vicious. This will make you cringe. I cannot, you really got to go listen to this lady. She's a federal investigator, and listen what she says they found. Yeah, I mean, dealing with this right here. I can't say because you know where we are. We're on YouTube. Over here, too, been updating regularly. You want to find out what's going on? If those of you out there going, is Trump going to get back in office? Well, if they keep finding what they're finding, I'm curious to see what the results are. So come on over here, you guys, and check this out. You know, once you sign up, I know there are icons down here for different categories, which you could choose. But it's better for you just to go over here to video, because then you can see a whole lot more. All right, let's get into this. Is that it? Oh, no. Go check out our friends over there at Wall Street Silver. I have the link for their YouTube and their Reddit page. I love going to the Reddit page, man. I'm telling you. Go look at all the silver people have. Really, I'm pumped and I'm proud to see so many people doing the right thing and trying to end fractional banking as we know it. You guys know not to fall for those people who are fake. When I post something, you'll see a color around my name. These people tend to go to WhatsApp. They're fraudulent, so don't go. Man, I have to tell you something. I posted this video last night, and yeah, I'm. Oh man, you know what? I'm excited to see this. It isn't quite getting to our goal, but at least it's moving. 74 people just donated since I posted last night. So thank you, because it does make a difference. Little by little, it's getting there. It's up about 3,000 since I posted the video last night. I will leave the link down below in this video and encourage you guys that can to please go donate to this family. In case you're not sure what's going on, see this video right here on my platform. I explain everything there, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. So I encourage you guys to go check it out. Okay? Where are we at? Well, as Friday, once the market closed, we saw that gold and silver took a little bit of a Silver's at 1763. Silver's at 25.84, dropped below 26. We're looking at about $2 drop since about 2 or 3 days ago. I warned you guys it was coming, and not to panic. This is a joke. So when I say to you that this is paper, this is the value of the paper silver and gold. That's not the real value of the real gold and silver. I'll show you the difference here in a second. Cryptos, disappointing. I really thought by now they'd be making some type of run, but we're seeing major hits in commodities. I really think that the powers that be are trying to keep us out of the commodities market by scaring us. That's the right markets to be in, commodities like gold and silver. Cryptocurrencies, man, I'm trying to have faith in you guys. I really am. So much so that last night, I literally went and dumped some money into Polkadot. I explain why. If you look at the 52-week average, some of these are just below their 50% marks. And some of them are at the high for 52 weeks. All right, so anyways, enough about cryptos and that. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you an article and show you the difference between physical and paper. So the papers are based on the contracts. That's the manipulated price by the comics and now BMA, the bullion banks. This is how they screw people, including miners, putting some mines out of business. So this isn't the real value. We've spoken about it many times on this channel. We're going to get over that. But speaking of screwing you out of commodities, look at this. Some commodities have now wiped out all of their 2021 gains. How is that? How is that even remotely possible, given the condition that we are in economically, with the demand for food and we were looking at hyperinflation? These are all lies. You do understand this. You know that. Remember I told you to go to my platform and that one category, go over there and you're going to understand why. This person laid out the fact that most all news agencies right now are literally being controlled and ran by the CIA. They're going to lie to you about everything. So don't fall for this. Soybean futures have erased their 2021 gains. Okay? Soybeans, gold, silver, sugar, all of them are taking a little bit of a hit. When I tell you not to pay attention to this news, we don't give a crap what they're trying to feed us through the lies in the media. Do not fall for this. You keep stacking and investing into commodities. So let's get into this. You want to see what real value is? So this is what is being supported right now, which is around $40 an ounce. Okay? But I'm going to show you the comparison on here of prices on the biggest dealers out there, the biggest retailers. Like I said, I'm not afraid to throw up money metals there. Like I said, they're usually one of the most competitive, if not the lowest, second to lowest in cost. So here we go. We got HempWorx. They're the largest. And look what they're claiming. They're claiming to be the lowest premiums in the market for your type 1. Okay, well, let's see what you got there, HempWorx. The lowest, huh? This is random year for the 2021 we're looking for. So let's do this. 1 ounce coins. Let's see if HempWorx is truly the lowest. Random year. This is type 2, not type 1. Here's type 1. Nope, 2021 we're looking for. Ah, here we go. 2021 American Eagles. Okay, well it says. So most people pay by credit card, not crypto, not checking out wire, by credit card, or I should say your debit card. So this is this category. So if you buy more than 15,000, well, you're at 38.98. That's not too bad, but let's be realistic. Most people are going to be between these two categories. 1 through 19, you pay $41.06 per ounce. 20 through 99, about $40.54. So is HempWorx the cheapest in the market? We'll find out. Can JM Bullion beat them? This is your 2021 American Eagle Type 1. Well, 1 through 19 is $44.62. 20 through 99, $44.31 for JM Bullion. Does HempWorx beat them? Yeah, they do. So it's not JM Bullion, so they're beating them at least. How about SD Bullion? 1 through 19, $41.45. Nope, HempWorx got them beat so far. 20 through 99, $41.24. Nope, HempWorx beats them, so HempWorx so far does have the lowest on the market. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on there, Sparky. Throw them up against Money Metals. American Eagles, 2021 Type 1s. 1 through 39 is $38.88. No. Hello there, HempWorx. You're not the lowest. 40 to 499. Look at this. 1 through 2,500. It's still cheaper at $37.88 than HempWorx for buying over 1,500. So the winner by far is once again our friends Money Metals Exchange. Congratulations, everybody. I told you guys they are the most competitive out there. I get people in the comments going, go to ST Bullion, JM Bullion. Look, I don't have a problem with it. Go where you want. But it's my opinion, you get more bang for your buck by coming over here where our friends are. They have been awesome for my subscribers. So anyways, let's get into what I'm talking about. So, physical silver repricing, decoupling from artificial paper silver. Damn right they are. So, what are we looking at here? 100 years of physical silver price suppression. We've been preaching that forever. That the real value of silver is purposely being held down. Physical silver inventories are gone. Yeah, yes they are. We've been showing you guys about the silver squeeze, and I say keep buying. Keep buying. Because it puts pressures on the bullion banks and those people out there who are selling shares in exchange for physical metal. They don't have it. Physical silver stockpiles have been cannibalized. There's nothing there. Sure, retailers have it. Drain them of it. Go over to Money Metals and take all the silver you can get from them. Global physical silver mining industry destroyed. Well, it's not completely destroyed, but it's been damaged pretty good. You know, them people crying out about the coronavirus is crap. So it limited the amount of production that's out there to the point, and I'm not saying because of coronavirus, but recent years or recent decades, people don't even specifically mine silver because it's been held down in value so much that it wasn't even affordable. So it's a byproduct. In other words, if I'm mining for gold and I happen to be near silver too, well, I'll mine like, I don't know, for every 100 ounces of gold, I'm making that number up. I'll go do 1 ounce of silver because it's not feasible to buy silver. To mine silver. So silver is being mined as a byproduct. There are a couple of mining companies out there that specifically mine silver, but it's not feasible for them. They can't afford it because the profit margins are way too low, which puts more stress and more strain on the silver market. Now the repricing of physical silver begins. You're damn right. We all know June 28th is coming up. Basel III is going to remove the ability to manipulate the price of gold and silver. There's going to be a little bit of a lag time, not much though. But look at this. The price of real physical silver is currently decoupling from the artificial fake ass paper price for silver, which is what you see when I come over here. See this? This is the paper price. That's not the real price of silver. I just showed you right now the retailers are selling it at over $40 an ounce, and it's being supported. You think they would have those prices that high if people weren't willing to pay that much for them? No, they wouldn't. So what does this mean? Why should you care as an investor? Okay. What it means is that world's most heavy suppressed commodity market is about to be liberated from its price manipulation for the first time in over 100 years. I believe it's 140 years. Oh yeah, I told you guys. The largest wealth transformation is about to take place. And yes, that's a big deal. For investors, it's a chance to participate in the most radical permanent repricing of a commodity in the history of the commodity markets, in the history of the world. That's a big opportunity. Let's start at the beginning. The true price of silver. Okay, well, let's see what you got. Humanity has been mining and refining gold and silver for nearly 5,000 years. For over 4,000 years, the approximate gold to silver ratio has been 15 to 1. Remember, I told you guys that. That's another reason why silver is way undervalued. It is the poor man's gold, but definitely more sexier. The two metals exist in the Earth's crust at a ratio of 17 to 1. This means for over 4,000 years, humanity has had a slight preference to silver over gold relative to supply. Yeah. That's why Craig wants to rub it all over his body. This is not surprising for two reasons. First of all, silver is more aesthetically brilliant metal than gold. Yeah, I said this before in videos. I have gold. I look at my gold coins. I love the details because I got the buffaloes. They are beautiful coins. But man, when I look at silver, there's something about it. I don't know how to explain it to people unless you've actually ever held it in your hand. It is beautiful. There's something about it. When I hold it, it makes me feel like I have something of value. If you're listening to this video and you don't own any gold and silver, buy 1 ounce. Get it at your house and see what happens. Get it in your hands and see what I'm talking about. You'll buy more. Silver exists at an ideal, what is this? Scarcity to make it perfect as the people's money. Yes, it does. Today, the gold-silver ratio is around 70 to 1. That's about 68 to 1. It has recently soared as high as 100 to 1. It was 124 to 1. You guys see me do the video when I told you you can make money just by watching the ratios. There was like 124 to 1 ratio. And I said, let me give you an example. I did an example in which we took 10 ounces, traded it for the silver. We had 1,240 ounces. And then when it reached the 68 to 1 ratio, we then turn around and exchange our silver, those same 1,240 ounces of silver across for gold. So we traded 10 for 1,240. Then we traded it back once the ratio changed. Those same 1,240 ounces, we traded it, ended up with 18 and a half ounces. See how they make money? We're told by the media and pseudo silver expert that this is because silver is now an industrial metal. I like how they say this. We're told by the media, the CIA-controlled media. This is patently ludicrous. Silver is still more beautiful precious metals than gold. Yes, it is. Amen. It is still used as money by billions of people around the world. Oh, by billions, by billions. as money by billions of people around the world. But as the world's most versatile metal, it also has countless industrial applications, which that means if you hold it, you will benefit from this. I told you, silver is second in commercial uses only to petrol or oil. Eventually, in my opinion, I've stressed this before, you will see gold catch, if not pass up in value, gold. This additional usefulness and demand can only make silver even more valuable, not less valuable. That's why I don't believe the markets. It's there to trick you. In other words, in any rational market for silver, the gold-silver price ratio would be less than 15-1. Yeah, I agree. Reinforcing this point, the above-ground supply ratio for gold to silver is closer to 1-1, as I've been saying for a while now. This reflects the fact that most of the world's silver stockpiles, accumulated over 4,000 plus years, has been cannibalized and literally consumed. Where did it go? Only 8 ounces of silver are produced every 1 ounce of gold. Okay, so I used an example instead of 100-1. I was just trying to make a point. This article obviously is showing you real ratio. So what they're saying is the real ratio. Only 8 ounces of silver are being mined for every 1 of gold today. That seems backwards. This is because there aren't really any good naturally occurring silver deposits in the world. Although there's been a couple. Chris Marcus on his show has, Chris Marcus, I should say, has had a couple of mining companies on there that have found some. We'll see what it leads to. So, this is because there isn't any good naturally occurring silver deposits left in the world. The Burning Platform, is that right? The Burning Platform, this site makes an argument to buy SLV, which is paper product. Why the hell would you want paper product? No. We already showed you what they did. They're screwing their people over. You're supposed to be able to trade your paper product for actual physical. Then when they found out they didn't have the inventory to cover all the paper they sold, well, what the hell are they going to do? They told you. They changed their perspective and said, fine, if we don't have the amount of silver to cover, then we'll pay you in that cheap-ass fiat currency. That's no good. The whole purpose of getting into precious metals is to protect yourself from the fiat dollar. So why the hell would you want that fiat dollar? You don't. That's why you should physically own it. If you don't own it, if you don't have it, you don't own it. Now, storing it with money metals, that's the same as having it. The many dangers of owning SLV, a paper product. Most of the world's above ground silver today is spread around the world's landfills and concentrated too low for any of it to be recovered. They're talking about in, technology and computers and crap like that. People back in the olden days, they never stripped the silver or the metals out. So all your technology needs silver. Vehicles need silver. Computers need silver. It's in landfills. Let that sink in. So if silver does, I was thinking to myself, boy howdy, if once that price shoots up, you're going to see a bunch of people out there trying to get it. It says unless and until the price of silver reaches a rational level, then people will pull it back up. With the price of gold currently around 1830, it's dropped a little bit since then. A minimum rational price for silver today should be around 120 ounces. I told you. So what happens when they stop manipulating or suppressing the market? What happens then? Well, what you're going to see is you're going to see the true value of gold and silver change. Its real value is going to go up. Okay? Because nothing's going to be able to hold it down. But if we're just looking at today's value of gold, just today's, even the manipulated value, silver is way too low and should be higher. It should be around 120 ounces if we're looking at the right ratio, is what it is. Given the current above supply ratio of the metals and the historic preferences of silver over gold, a compelling argument can be made that the price of silver should be greater, or should be around $1,000 an ounce today. I'll make that argument. However, based upon the artificial debt load and massive manipulation, you guys hear us talk about this all the time. The true value of gold and silver is on the national debt clock. Prior to Trump going in, it used to reflect the market value, the paper value, and then something happened. It changed. They start showing you the true value of gold and silver based on the money supply. However, based on the artificial debt load and the massive manipulation by JP Morgan and several other banks, the real actual price of physical silver today should be at $4,803 as of the time of this article. And that is per ounce to dollar ratio. Gold is 8 times higher based upon production of gold to silver ratio. Gold should be somewhere around $34,595 per ounce. These prices are real time per the debt clock. And that is, for this article, February 7th, 2021. Remember, I keep talking about this. People go, when is it going to get there? Yeah, it should have been there. Okay? Right now, we're dealing with the biggest crooks in the world. They're trying to steal your money. So if you want to get your money and you want to protect yourself, do what they do, not what they say. Start buying gold and silver, because eventually they're going to let it get to where it needs to be. We allow this to happen, by the way. A century of artificial silver prices. Roughly 100 years ago, we saw the first decoupling in the silver market. For the first time in history, the price of silver was no longer priced at a ratio level relative to gold. Since that time, the price of silver has been suppressed and not allowed to reach its market value. The evidence of the price suppression is all around. They don't even hide it no more. JP Morgan had the biggest fine for manipulating the markets of silver of almost $1 billion. Who gives a shit? Excuse my cursing, but who cares? They make that in one day. So if you really, really want to punish them, strip away their license and their control over silver, and then hit them with $1 billion fine and see what happens. Destruction of silver stockpiles. No one has studied a global supply of silver more than noted silver authority Ted Butler. Butler estimates that over a decade ago, that roughly 90% of the world's stockpile of silver, accumulated over 4,000 years, has been cannibalized and consumed in industrial applications. Well then, where are they getting the silver from? They got to come to us if they want it. And I don't know about you, but we've been getting screwed over by this so-called cabal our entire lives. So if you want my silver, I want you to pay back every damn dollar I've ever paid in taxes, every damn dollar you have ever made off of my hard work. And when you get spend $10,000 an ounce, then you let me know. From a stockpile of 10 billion ounces at the end of World War II, Butler estimated in 2004 that only 1 billion ounces remained. He went even further at the time, suggesting that the above ground supply of gold now exceeds the supply of silver. That means silver is more valuable than gold. Oh, yeah. In a world that has always preferred silver to gold relative to supply, if the supply of silver is less than the price of gold, shouldn't its price be, oh, I don't know, higher than the 1800 that's on the market? I would say so. 600-year low price of silver in real dollars beginning in 1980. The price suppression of silver by the Western banking cartel reaches new extremes. In the real dollars, the price of silver was pushed to a 600-year low. The real dollar price for silver has moved only fractionally since then. So the destruction of global silver mining industry. With the price of silver at a 600-year low, only 90% of the world's silver mines were driven into bankruptcy. Is that what it said? Only? I read that wrong. I didn't say only. Over 90% of the world's silver mines have been driven to bankruptcy. For the first time in 4,000 years, most of the world's silver has become a byproduct. I've spoken about that before. Of other mining. Roughly 70% of the global silver supply today comes from such a secondary mining. The fact that the price of silver will no longer even support a primary silver mining industry is the most obvious proof that the price of silver has been extremely suppressed to a grossly irrational level. The world is running out of silver. We know this. We saw this during the silver squeeze. We exposed so much of the lies. Thanks to the silver price suppression, we no longer have an adequate supply of silver. The global silver market has been in permanent supply deficit for over 30 years. Between 1990 and 2005 alone, global supply inventory collapsed by 90%. See? Do the peepee dance. That's right. My subscribers are way the hell ahead of the curve. If you guys been collecting silver since we first talked about it, and even those of you say, I only have 20, only have 25 ounces, it doesn't make a difference at that low. You're going to benefit. Thanks to the silver price suppression, we no longer have abundant stockpiles of silver. As precious metals, gold and silver have historically been conserved by humanity. The gold is still conserved. The silver is gone. To summarize the current state of silver market, permanent supply deficit, stockpiles are gone. Silver currently priced at only a small fraction of what is needed to restore the market balance. Silver price decoupling. The official price of silver in the global silver market is currently around $26.50. It's a little lower now, but that is paper. I keep telling you guys, don't believe that. It's paper value. It is heavily manipulated price at which the bankers trade paper, silver instruments, paper called silver. The official testimony of the CFTC self-described precious metals expert Jeffrey Christian stated that only 1% of the trade in gold market is actual metal. Do you understand that? What we see on the paper market, they're saying that only 1% of it is actual. That means 99% of it is fake. This is why you don't buy paper gold or silver. In other words, buy the physical, take it off the market. Because if you own in these SLVs and everything like that, or ETFs, 99% of it is fake. You're not going to get the real gold to silver. The same could be said about silver. All the rest was trading in paper called gold. Experienced silver traders strongly believe that the silver market is even more heavily leveraged, falsified with paper called silver. So if they're trying to tell us this, that 1%, remember Lynette Zhang said when she was working as a trader, she was looking at, I think it was 60,000 paper ounces for every one. That means there's less silver than even gold. A totally artificial market, the bankers can create infinite quantities of paper called silver with a mouse click. Real silver, that's what I say about cryptos, you guys. Real silver has been mined out of the ground. This is a significant real world cost to that. Obviously, the price of silver, the world's most useful metal, has to be more than what it costs to mine silver out of the ground. In the banker's fantasy market for paper called silver, this minimum fair market value for silver is never, ever mentioned. The bankers supply pretend the real silver can also be conjured into existence with nothing more than a mouse click. Now, after 100 years of price suppression, the global silver stockpile is gone. The silver market has begun to reprice itself in a manner that is totally out of control of the banking cartel. Yes, decoupling. There are now two prices of silver. One fraudulent, artificial low paper, the price of silver in the banker's paper-controlled silver market, which is this one. One that's legit, real price for actual metal. The price that people must pay to buy real silver directly. While the phony artificial price of silver is currently around $25.80, the real value or cost anywhere is closer to $40. We saw that from the retailers, if you can find it. So yeah, it's available now, but the fact that you see retailers selling it for so much higher than the paper market shows you that that market at the very least is being supported around a $40 level. So feel good about your purchases, you guys. Feel good about it. I keep trying really hard to show you guys not to feel very good about your investment into silver. I know you guys get down when you see the market being moved, but that's out of our control for now. They'll get their comeuppance. They're screwed. How are they going to cover everything that they owe people? Those holding on to paper silver. You guys keep saying to me, "Oh, Pimpy, man, I have a lot in retirement. I don't feel comfortable having that at my house." I keep telling you guys, I understand that. I do. That's why I keep saying, look, see this over here, Money Metals Exchange? If you click the link and it's down below and you go to other, see where it says secure storage? It's a segregated storage. You have your own little locker storage facility. It's yours to hold there. Where they store their metals at, just so you know, it is at the highest level of regulated need for a secure involved. In other words, there's regulations that are involved with people who are dispensaries for, or I should say depositories for, depositories for silver. There's like your vault has to have a certain level, certain criteria. Money Metals is way above that. And then to top it off, there's an office in front of the vault where they're located. It's rented out by the sheriff's office. You can't get any better than that. Seriously. All right, you got to look at it. That is sexy, man. Seriously, that is real sexy. I know you're twitching to do so, as you should. We got June 28th coming up here really quick. Is something going to happen? There's a lot of speculation about it. We know if you remove the ability to manipulate the markets, that means gold and silver can only go up. Again, you guys, I cannot encourage you enough. Go buy precious metals. Do it now. Stop hesitating, because in the end, when it goes up, so if you didn't transfer 25 to 30% of your retirement over, like I suggested, when the value goes up, you'd have missed the opportunity of a lifetime to increase the value of your retirement because you didn't do it. Instead of retiring 7, 10, 15 years down the line, you catch this wave, you might go, good Lord, man, I can retire now. So do so. Anyways, once again, you guys, I keep showing you the reasons why. I get you guys like, I'm trying to tell my family, look, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. In the end, you're the one that's going to go, I told you so. No, I can't lend you no money. Just kidding. Anyways, you guys, that's it for now, man. Hit the thumbs up button. Help me get past the fact that I'm now being shadow banned again, which means non-subscribers can't see my videos. And the only way you can do that is by smashing the thumbs up button. For those of you who are not subscribers, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate that. And one last time, you guys, if you can, I showed you guys this. If you can, look, I have 73,000 subscribers. Why is there a naked chick on my screen over here? Anyways, I got 73,000 subscribers. 73. If all you just gave $1, their goal is to hit 150,000, we would more than halfway be there. If we all just donated $2, they would reach their goal. I know a lot of you can't afford it, and I understand that. $2, $3, for those of you who can, more if possible. I showed you guys in my video. I sent over 150, but I'm not done. I'm trying to round up the rest of my bills, and then I will be sending more. So, again, go to this video, check it out if you haven't. Down below is a link where you can go to their GoFundMe. Helping them out is the reason why I partnered up with the Lives Foundation. They're trying to help people who are already homeless. I'm saying we have an opportunity to keep a family from being homeless. You guys are the greatest. Anyways, that's it. Hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. I'm out.